First of all, thanks for having me here. My name is Nima Keyhani. I'm the managing director of the Americas business of Serity. We're a specialized partner a premier partner of ServiceNow in the area of security operations and integrated risk management. We started the business of the partnership with ServiceNow 4 years ago. We started basically in EMEA and extended basically our operations over here in the Americas and also extended into LATAM. And we're the first partner also doing risk and security specialized partner within the LATAM region as well. What our customers are definitely concerned is like what happens in an event of me getting losing confidential data, or somebody is hacking into our system and doing bad things, which can not only damage our reputation, but really also from a financial perspective. And how can we prevent that from happening? As we can see in the news, it happens every day, and we don't expect that, and it's becoming more and more. So that's really the challenge of our customers. I mean, that's a tough question because we are also kind of globally with a lot of our customers. And if you compare the regions, there is definitely different concerns that our customers have. But overall, there is definitely some regulations that can help. But oftentimes what we see with our customers is, where do I start? What is the journey? Can you show me a roadmap? How can I really achieve the things that, yes, I have great ideas, but yes, I have a great platform and solution like ServiceNow, but how can I bring them together and really build out what I need, and not just for the next 1 or 2 months or maybe 6 months, but really a roadmap over the next year or two. And that's really where we kind of, from the experience that we have, I mean, we're a pure ServiceNow partner and player. A couple of years of experience, I mean, some of us more than a decade. So we know exactly how we can support them. I mean, what works very well with the ServiceNow platform, but also domain expertise is very important, especially in the field for risk and security. We really try to have domain experts, people that have been on the other side, being on the customer side, and now being here with us at Serity and supporting and helping our customers to really get to their goals. I mentioned a little bit the topic about domain expertise, and we really believe in that. So we're doing constant, not only training for our own consultants, but also offering training and process consulting, plain process consulting for our customers. Meaning, we know ServiceNow provides a great platform to implement and automate those processes that our customers need. But oftentimes, it's also the piece that is very important is really consulting our customers on that process. So understanding really their needs. And that's what we have expertise on, that we are trying to also be up to date with new regulations. I mean, in EMEA, you guys have heard about several regulations now. DORA is definitely a big topic, and we can maybe talk a little bit more about the operation resilience later on. But trying to be on top of basically the game and helping the customer on the process consulting is really one of the key facts and one of the key successes that we have at Serity. What I've seen a lot is sometimes our customers, they have good ideas, and sometimes they have a very mature program, but they get kind of maybe scared or maybe frustrated or not knowing where to start. And what I think helps the most is really having a specialized partner next to you that can help you, right? That can consult you to really take the first steps. I mean, we always talk about crawl, walk, run, but really starting is definitely better than not doing anything. We understand your problems. We know the challenges that you have. We know it's a journey. It's not a plug and play. It's not from today to tomorrow that you just activate something and everything works. We're aware of that. But we want to be next to our customers to help them, especially when it comes to taking small steps, but taking steps continuously. And that's what we do. We have built out some methodologies in general on topics that we have delivered. We have also bundled certain programs. We have certain quick start programs where we say, okay, you want to kind of implement, or you want to achieve ISO 27001 compliance, this is kind of the bundle that we can offer you. This is an implementation plan. We have done that tens and hundreds of times. We have the experience. Let us show you how we can get there. So that's definitely something that accelerates a little bit the process. And definitely on the way, as I said, we try to understand like where our customer wants to go, and then basically build on the right foundation that we set on the ServiceNow platform to build more and more. And especially, I mean, why using ServiceNow? It's an integrated platform. Maybe also integrating with solutions like security operations, right? Or using ITOM or configuration compliance within that. So there's a lot of things that we have experience on, and we can guide our customers to really achieve their goals. That's a very good question, actually. I mean, operational resilience is really a topic that is concerning, or at least on everybody's mind nowadays. Becoming resilient, and how can we start? Where can we start? And I think like this is like something that we have seen with a lot of customers. I mean, you guys probably know that the financial institutions in the European Union have to comply with DORA. So it's pretty extensive. There is a lot of question marks. The regulation is not completely set into stone. So there is a lot of questions that we also don't know. But what we really try to do with our customers is, what platform is better than the ServiceNow platform? Basically, the ServiceNow platform offers a native integrated experience where all those components that you need for ensuring operational resilience within your organizations are there. And why shouldn't we just start at least with something, right? And that's what we really do. Obviously, it's always the path. Where should I go? What maturity do we need? And that's where our experts also help our customers to kind of identify those and see where we can also generate certain quick wins, because probably they have already certain things in place in the ServiceNow platform, and basically just connecting the dots. I think from an operational resilience perspective, when we talk about, we have identified, we have certain policies here, we have our risks, and now how can we ensure that from an operational perspective, we're addressing those risks, we are mitigating those risks, right? And that's where SecOps plays a big role, right? Together with IRM, using indicators on the other side to ensuring that you're continuously monitoring your controls and risks. And not to forget, right? I mean, when we talk about operational resilience, or specifically now about DORA, which is probably from a maturity level the highest or the biggest regulation right now around operational resilience, is not just SecOps and IRM. It's also about IT service management. It's about managing the risk of your vendors and suppliers, what we can address with TPRM. And on the other hand, also BCM, understanding really your business processes, understanding which particular components are serving your business services, and identifying what protection level or what protection needs you have for each of those components within your CMDB. And having that 360-degree kind of view is definitely something that is, if not achievable in ServiceNow, I don't know where you can achieve that. So what we have done is basically we have created a complete DORA workspace that bundles basically all those components that I have mentioned that are relevant for operational resilience. So from SecOps to BCM to ITSM and IRM in one complete experience. We bundled that, and we offered also content with it. So what we are doing right now is kind of working together with ServiceNow to extend on those offerings, kind of accelerators, so we can help our customers to get up and running a lot faster and in a very shorter period of time to be live and compliant. And it varies among industries, right? So there is certain industries that are strongly regulated. Like if you think about the financial institutions, there is already certain regulations. I mean, on the banks, probably if you see, there is a certain maturity level that they already have based on the regulations that they had to comply with earlier than, for example, DORA. On the insurance side, you see like different challenges. So it's really also not just geographical where the differences are. It's also based on the industries that we're working with. But Based on the experience that we have and also experts that have been working on those industries, and they have been bringing their expertise on what they have done and what they have implemented for their own organizations in the previous jobs, we can kind of relate a lot more to the challenges that our customers have within those industries and basically show them a way on how to achieve it. And that goes a long way. Really, that relationship that we build with our customers and the way that our customers see us as their trusted advisor is really the key and has been the key to our success. As you guys know, Serity, we work with our customers. There is obviously certain organizations that are multinational, couple of entities that are under, for example, a bank or an insurance company. And there is different cultures within that. I mean, we have a great example of one of our customers. They have 86 legal entities in more than 20 plus countries. So bringing everybody and kind of engaging them for a change with a new solution, with new regulations where there's a lot of question marks behind that, is a challenging topic. But I think we at Serity, our job is to kind of enable our customer to help them to drive that change and really embrace that change management within that organization. And our consultants are great at that. In that sense, we have certain bundled packages or maturity levels that we have identified where we see, based on the experience that we have with other customers, how can you get to that maturity level where you want to be. And basically, first of all, we identify the current situation where we sit together with our customers, understand what their current process is, and then sit together and understand where they want to be. And it's not just a plan for the next couple of months, but it's really, okay, where you want to be next year. What happens after that? What are your goals? Basically like a wish list. And then we understand where is the gap. And then we come up with a actual detailed plan or kind of roadmap and map it back. And that's, I think, our job as ServiceNow experts and understanding the industry, to kind of tell them, these are the components, these are the features that we need to roll out in order for you guys to get where you want to be. I mean, to be quite honest, Gen AI is the new thing. We have a lot of customers that are excited about that, but definitely there is also certain concerns. And especially in the area where we work, like basically around risk and security, there is a lot of question marks. And to be quite honest, we also don't have all the answers to what Gen AI and how Gen AI will influence, especially the industry and the domain that we are working in. I see it as more as an opportunity than a challenge. I think there is a lot of things that if we think about how we could use Gen AI for the risk and security processes, they are limitless. So I think if we think about, obviously, AI governance, that is definitely a big topic, and we definitely need to implement certain things. And I'm pretty sure there will be, and as you guys obviously have heard, there is certain regulations coming out around artificial intelligence in general. And I think using Gen AI with ServiceNow can help us in order to basically also potentially monitor certain controls and risk in an automated fashion, right? Even more than what we are doing currently through the indicators and using the ServiceNow capabilities. Gen AI is, to me, more an opportunity than a challenge, but I think currently there is a lot of question marks and there is certain concerns how we can use it, but I think that will change probably in the next year or two. Basically, what is important is there needs to be certain AI governance. And I think our customers, as they use more and more AI, because I think that is a process that already happened. I mean, you can see it. People in their daily life are using AI. I think it's just a matter of time where AI will be used within all businesses, within all industries. So there is already a process. And I think Gen AI with ServiceNow is definitely also something that gets a lot of people excited. But obviously there is certain concerns about how can we use it for our risk or security processes. But as I said, I think if you put the right AI governance in play and maybe we can help our customers even with certain accelerators around AI governance, then I think we can also get more those people excited rather than being concerned. This is also a learning process for us. AI is becoming bigger and bigger, and we had it on our radar, but we didn't think it will become so big, especially in the space we're working. So what we are right now doing is we are definitely monitoring to see what regulations are coming out, but we need to also understand AI better so we can consult our customers. And we have a couple of people that have a background around AI, and that especially AI governance, that we want to kind of have our internal team also be trained more on those topics so we can help our customers. But to be quite honest, it's really evolving. It's a huge topic, and we have a lot of homework still to do around AI. I don't have any numbers for you to give on return on investment, but I can give you an example of your daily life. I mean, think about how much time you save using AI in your daily life. Now take that and put that into business and multiply that by the amount of employees that you have in your company. And I think then you will probably get some accurate or close to accurate numbers of how much money you can save. So I see it as an opportunity, and I think like we will be using a lot more AI in future. I'm excited for AI, but at the same time, I know that this will open up certain topics, certain concerns on our customer side that we need to be prepared on and take them serious and help them to be excited and not be concerned. I mean, we know that early adopters can have definitely some benefits compared to others that are probably later in the adoption phase. So potentially gaining more efficiency and being faster in what they're doing and being more efficient in what they're doing can definitely result in some, positive benefits for the overall organization. But even think about the service that they're offering to their customers. So think about the service that they're basically giving to their client base back is definitely one of the biggest advantages because they're faster and probably also more cost efficient than their peers that are not using AI. That's a great question. I think ServiceNow can definitely offer a great platform and solution for AI governance. We had some good conversations about how we see ServiceNow becoming a key part about AI governance and how can ServiceNow help basically establish an AI governance. I think the solution brings all the tools that it needs, right, in order to establish an AI governance. But there is just a question, how can we potentially, and especially we as partners that are working together with ServiceNow, enable and make that journey for our customers easier to establish an AI governance with ServiceNow. And I think there it plays a big role about first having expertise, but also second, having certain accelerators for our customers so that they can establish that a lot easier than doing it by themselves.